It's about having choices in your life.
I mean, if you don't pass it, you can't graduate.
And if you don't graduate, well, your future has significant limits.
It ensures you can function well in a literate society, that you can read, write, infer, make connections, understand.
That you have the strategies to make sense of a text when it doesn't make sense right away. It's about having the skills to be successful today and tomorrow.
Welcome to an exciting new way of preparing for OSSLT.
3 tests that parallel OSSLT, all online.
With 2 modes, test mode to diagnose areas of need,
Review mode with scaffolded support.
decide what skills and strategies need help,
Assign a section to the whole class, or to only a few.
assign in a variety of ways, by text form, by reading strategy, by question type.
Auto-graded multiple choice means instant feedback for your students and less marking for you.
Many lessons review strategies at point of need.
With audio to support all learners.
Short and long answer tasks come with sample responses and scoring guides, just like the actual OSSLT.
Individual and whole class reports let you see the growth. Anytime.
Anywhere.
Anyone.
Everyone.
OSSLT Success. Why should I use OSSLT Success instead of OSSLT sample tests?
That's a very fair question. There are lots of similarities, of course, between the OSSLT Success and the sample tests.
Yeah, the exact same structure, similar difficulty levels, same types of questions. They really are parallel in the content they offer.
But OSSLT Success offers some significant advantages. Of the 3 parallel tests in OSSLT Success, you may notice the first one is pitched at a little easier reading level.
You're also going to appreciate that you don't have to assign the test in its entirety. You can focus on a particular skill or strategy. Perhaps you're working with your class on writing a news report or reading a graphic text. You can correlate any or all the questions that relate to a particular skill or strategy and assign them to the whole class or just to a few students. It's your choice.
And it's not just you who will appreciate the auto-grading of multiple choice questions. Your students are going to benefit from the immediate feedback they receive. And if they get a question wrong, there are hints and mini lessons available to help them learn from their mistakes. In fact, even correct answers are reinforced with a short note on why the answer was right. You see, OSSLT Success isn't just a bunch of practice tests. It's an assessment for learning resource. It's designed to help your students improve.
When students do need some extra support, each question has built-in video mini lessons, complete with audio, around the relevant literacy strategy. There are also tips on answering questions effectively, and scoring guides for the short and long answer writing tasks.
And while for now students have to write the OSSLT with pen and paper, even that will change. EQAO is currently looking to modernize their tests so that students can take the test online.
Either way, many students find an online environment more engaging than the traditional pen and paper. And for students who may be reluctant learners, just about anything is welcome that boosts their engagement and gets them started on the path to OSSLT success at home or at school.
How should I use OSSLT Success in my class?
Each of the 3 tests has 2 modes.
The test mode includes no scaffolded support. Students take the test independently as a diagnostic to see what areas they need to focus on. The review mode, on the other hand, provides feedback and support for the students right at point of need.
Naturally, OSSLT Success is very appropriate for those students you've identified as being at risk. Insight that perhaps you gained by using the test mode. Perhaps it's used by a student success or literacy teacher who has designated time to work with these students. Or maybe there's an after-school program or course that could benefit from it. Or maybe it's even part of your OSSL course. In any of these scenarios, OSSLT Success could play an important role in moving these students forward.
Several teachers have told us they will use this resource with all their grade 9 and 10 students. One teacher said she will use it during her Romeo and Juliet unit to reinforce writing news reports. Anytime you're reinforcing a literacy skill is a great time to use OSSLT Success.
But either way, Whether you use OSSLT Success with a few students or with all of them, the greatest benefit will come when you use it as a tool for teaching. Yes, students can use it independently, but the impact is maximized when the questions and activities become catalysts for conversations.
So don't forget to check out the Teacher's Guide, where you'll find many other very practical suggestions for incorporating OSSLT Success into your classroom.
How can I use data from OSSLT Success to make instructional decisions?
You're going to love all the ready-made reports that come to you in OSSLT Success. Individual reports, whole class reports, reports by activity, even reports by literacy skill. And you can see how many times a student has attempted a question and how long he or she spends on each task.
When you find out your students' needs from these reports, OSSLT Success makes it easy to assign different tasks to different students or groups of students. Imagine that your class is working on an assignment. You call a particular student aside and say, hey, I noticed you were working on making inferences last night. Great job. Do you mind if we go over a question? I just want to make sure you're feeling confident.
It's the ability to differentiate your instruction and do it easily. That is a hallmark of OSSLT Success.
And the reports are going to let you have some very productive and targeted conversations, precisely on what the student needs in a very timely manner.
Effective and efficient conversations that help your students develop stronger literacy skills and ensure their success on OSSLT.
Anytime.
Anywhere.
Anyone.
Everyone.
OSSLT Success.